Hey, Shalom to my Aki and Wagwathium and Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and my sisters in the Lord, man. It's been about a year. Wanted to give y'all an update on things that's going on. You know, things have been beautiful, y'all. King Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach has turned my life around. He's heard the boys' prayers. I appreciate all of you all's prayers, as well as all of you all help. A couple of you all, man, about 3 of you, I have not forgotten, you know, that you have helped me out, you know, in my time of need. And I'm stabilizing at this point. Last February, y'all, I had wound up getting with a private landlord and wound up getting a spot. I'm over here in South Nashville in the Napier side, you know what I'm saying, on the south side. You know, not the best neighborhood, but I'm actually looking to move now because my lease is up next month. But at the time, I just want to give a quick testimony and talk about what initially made me want to make this video as well. It's been a long time coming, y'all. But at the time when I made the video, man, the last video where I was singing my songs of praise, they're all original, by the way. You know, and I'm going to wind up laying them down on wax. I'm going to lay them down on tracks, man, and upload them and stuff. But nonetheless, man, I was going through severe affliction, y'all. And I know that these things we have to go through, you know, to refine us. You know what I'm saying? And certainly has it refined me. And it has increased my faith and my walk and things like that. But, man, I was in hotels for like 6 months, yo. Just trying to figure it out. At one point, I was working 20 hours a day between 2 jobs. I was working, you know, dead-end jobs and stuff because I have a Class A CDL. And my CDL had got messed up. For some tickets and stuff, some issues I had going on in New York. But nonetheless, I was able to straighten those things out. Y'all, I'm back driving the semis. I'm back. I'm on my way to work right now, actually. I work with a major food service provider. I've been back in my career. Things are just being beautiful, man. Yahweh certainly has mended the broken pieces and the shattered pieces of my life, man, and turned all things around. At the time when I was making the video of praises, you know, unto the Most High, man, it was me and my dog in the vehicle, and we were sleeping in the vehicle, dog. I got put out of the hotel. My wife, she was like 6 or 7 months pregnant, and we had a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old at the time. They're now 3 and 2, but they were in a shelter, yo, in the women and children shelter. So between me going to work and stuff, I'll drop her off at the shelter, then go to work, and then come visit her. She'll come outside with the kids, and we'll spend time before she had to lock back down and stuff in the shelter and stuff. Then I would park up the street in the Wendy's parking lot and pass out in the car. That's what was going on at that time. You know, I was going through a severe storm. I'll go into more details, and you know, in the future about it. But things are beautiful now, y'all. You know, I got a career again. I fixed my license. I'm back driving. You know, I'm in Nashville. You know, things are just beautiful, man. Oh, got a new car? What? Got a new car? So that's what I mean. Yeah, got a new car, man. In the car right now. Man, Yahweh showed out. Last year was a turnaround. You know, it's just that so much was going on, y'all. It's just been hard for me to get back on the plow. And I've been praying for the anointing and for the empowerment of the Ruach to get back out here and prophesy how I've been prophesying, man. Keeping it raw like always. You know, don't get it twisted. Just because I be singing, man, it's still raw over here, man. And, you know, I would love to bring my wife on the channel so she can, you know, be part of the ministry, and because we're on one accord. And, you know, Yah has been so good, man. And there's a whole testimony that needs to be given. But one of the things I want to say first and foremost is that no matter what you go through, no matter what low you hit, you know, when you have nothing else, you always got to sacrifice the praise. And Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach, holy is his name, he observes that, and he can turn around your situation. I mean, the situations that look impossible, that's how he flex up and show you that he's God. You understand? That's how he turn around and show you that he's Yahweh and that nothing is greater than him. No circumstance, no situation. There were days I was in the hotels, man. One day, I have to give you a testimony right now. One day we was in the hotel and it started snowing down this joint, man. This is last winter. It started snowing. The room service was knocking on the door. And I'm just up. And I'm like, man, I don't got this bread for another couple days to pay on my tab, right? I got on my knees and I prayed, man. And I went to the property manager in that particular hotel. And she was about ready to put us out in the snow. And our car was broke down. The car had broke down too. The serpentine belt popped off of the Mazda we were driving, man. And so I was like, man, we about to get put out in the snow. Car not running. Done lost the job because when I called out of work, because the car had broke down, they called me right back and let me go. I was working at TA Distribution in Laverne, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? I was over there when this had happened. But nonetheless, one of the roommates that I was kind of cool with, she wound up calling somebody from her church, man. And these two white people that I didn't even know, bro. These two, man, I shot them out. Barbara and Ronnie Hunter, man. Came and put $1,000 on my room, dog, that very morning. And bought me more time to get on my feet, man. That was like this time last year. Maybe a little bit before. But you know, things was beautiful, man. Things worked out. When the car was broke down, I was walking around trying to find a job that I could just get to from the hotel. And I wound up working for Chili's. So I was cooking in Chili's in Brentwood, right? And I was there for about 3 months. And, you know, it wasn't no money like that. It was only like $17 an hour. It wasn't no money. But I try to look at the cup. More is half full than half empty, man. I was able to bring home fajitas and steaks and all type of stuff every night. The management was cool. Yahweh caused my management to have favor upon me. And it was something. You know what I'm saying? It was something. Some type of income, something. I looked at it as a blessing. Man, I kept myself humble. You know what I'm saying? Kept taking my behind to work, doing what I had to do. And then this food service company that I'm with now wound up hitting me to be a driver helper. You know what I'm saying? So I took the job and I started being a driver helper. About a week after I took the job, I was working Chili's and a driver helper position. You know what I'm saying? Because it's overnight what I do. And like a week after I started the new job, the Chili's shut down. They shut the whole site down, man. So I just found the timing of that to be really crazy. Like, it was hard for me not to take that personal, you know, like, you know, I started a new job and then the previous job, they shut down. Like, everyone had to find a new job, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy how that went down like that. You know, but everybody put in their transfers and stuff, and I continued working where I'm working now. And while I was doing the driver helper, I was able to make enough money to reach back and schedule some court dates. And I wound up getting some bomb plea deals. Got some good plea deals, man, and got my license reinstated. It was a process. It took months, but I got it reinstated, and then I onboarded as a driver for this food service company, man. And things are beautiful. And things are just getting better, man. And right now I'm in the process of upgrading my abode. I'm not really finna to renew the lease where I'm at. It's terrible where I'm at, honestly. But, you know, Yahweh is my sword, my shield, my buckler. So I don't gotta fear. You know, no matter where I'm at, I'm good. But I'm looking to move probably within the next 30 days, y'all. But things have been beautiful. Things are back on track. Things are stabilizing. And I'm ready to get back on this altar and prophesy and things like that and get back into it. You know how it used to be. Try to get 2 videos up a week like how it used to be, y'all. And there's plenty of more to testify about. I have more of a testimony, but I mean, if I sat here and just ran down the last 4 years to you all, it'll just be too long of a video. But initially, what made me want to get back on this, y'all, is that, oh shoot, 1 second, y'all, I'll fix my phone, set it back up right. What initially made me want to get back up on here, y'all, is that I just had another dream. right? I just had another dream, just like maybe an hour ago. I was resting before I go in for this this third shift to take the semi. I got to run a Kentucky route tonight. I got to go out Glasgow and a little bit out Fort Campbell, man, and do some deliveries and stuff tonight. But while I was resting, I had a strange dream, and I meditated on it for a little bit, and I believe I have the interpretation. It does tie in to a video that I made a few years ago about the markets plummeting, man. I had a dream just about an hour ago while I was resting before I woke up to come to work. And I was in the house, and it was me, my son Toria, and my son Sovereign Eliezer, and there was a bear in the house, man, and that joint was sleeping. I don't know how, but in the room that I saw the bear in, it was sleeping in snow. It was in snow. I don't know if that's symbolic for hibernation or whatever the case might be, but the bear was in snow, and I took more snow and threw it on top of the bear. I don't know why. I just wanted to bury the bear. You think of a bear, you know how, and it was a black bear. It was a black bear. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to get up and maul me and my children. You feel me? So I had essentially tucked the bear into some more snow, and I grabbed my two boys and took them out of this bedroom. How could it be snow in a bedroom? I know, right? But it's just what it was. The dreams be weird like that, right? So I took my sons out the room, and we go into this living room area. You feel me? And I pull my son to me, and I whisper in his ear. I'm like, look, it's a bear in that room. Be quiet. Don't be too loud, because we don't want to wake that bear up, right? I don't know how, but supernaturally, I could see through the wall. Okay, because I closed the bedroom door, the room that the bear was in. I closed the bedroom door, you know what I'm saying? And I could see the bear get up and start traveling through the room. I was like, oh, shoot. The bear done got up. The bear done woke up, y'all. The bear came out of the room and approached me, and it was friendly. It was friendly. And I ain't gonna lie, in the dream, I was very weary. Like weary of the bear. Like, almost fearful, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bear, you know what I mean? But the bear didn't attack me, the bear didn't bite me, the bear didn't do nothing crazy. But the bear kind of came around, sniffed me, sniffed my boys, and just kind of went about his business. Now, I woke up, I told my wife about the dream. I was like, man, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. And I looked on Google, like trying to get answers to this, you know what I'm saying? And all in the spirit, I think it refers to the markets. I think a very bearish move is about to happen, and I think a lot of us already know this. We know that. Unless your head's been under a rock, we know that some type of great reset or something of this nature is going to occur. Okay, something dramatic is about to happen with the financial institutions and the financial markets. You see the price of silver is skyrocketing. It's getting a little crazy with precious metals, you know, but I believe something bearish is about to happen. I believe this bear represents the financial markets, okay? At least in America. The bearish move is soon about to occur. About 3 years ago? About 3 years ago, I believe. 2 or 3 years ago, I had a dream that the stock markets crashed, yo. I watched them. Boom! Straight down. Straight down. I saw it. A lot of people say it. A lot of people prophesying this. I wouldn't be prophesying it if I didn't see it myself. The type of dude that I am. You know what I'm saying? I saw it myself. You know, through the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, man. So, those are promises and things that I've been waiting on. But if I was you, I would position yourself for a very bearish move. However Yahweh leads you to do that, that's between you and God. I position myself. I've been positioned myself for years now, you know, and I've been patient, waiting for this move. But I believe that dream of that bear represented a bearish move that's going to happen. And with the bear not being aggressive towards me, I believe that this bearish move is not going to harm people who are aware of it. I believe that, how can I say it? That this bearish move is not intended to hurt people, even though it's going to hurt people. It's going to destroy people's lives. It's going to decimate certain people because some people idolize these markets and some people idolize, Mammon, which is the god of prosperity and finances and things like that. And for people who idolize these things, and I'm talking about in the white collar realm, I'm talking about even on the high levels, like your Michael Saylors and all them, they're going to be devastated, man. It's going to devastate these people. But for God's chosen, for Yahweh's people, it's going to be a blessing in it, and it's going to be something peaceful about it. So that I'm just going to say that I had that dream, and also I want to prophesy something. That U.S. Abraham Lincoln, that warship is going to get hit. Watch. That U.S. Abraham Lincoln, that warship is going to be attacked, y'all. Pay attention to what's going on. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of confusion. Don't get caught up in it. Stay grounded, okay? And take all things before Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach. But in my spirit, I feel like something crazy is about to happen, okay? There's been a lot of craziness happening. We got these protests in Iran. You got this chick, this lesbian chick that got shot up by IS. All this crazy stuff, man. I ain't getting all tied up in it. And it's so much going on in the earth. All the things that I prophesied years ago about you wicked woman, it's happening. I don't even got to bang on y'all no more because it's happening. Every time I go on news break in my apps, I see it, man. I could make videos on every occurrence, but, sometimes I'll be thinking about doing that, but it's not really something that I'm happy to talk about because I got daughters, you feel me? I got a wife, you feel me? So it's not something I'm happy to prophesy or talk about, and, but a lot of these things are coming to pass, a lot of things are coming to pass, and the wicked understand if not judgment. So most people are not going to understand. They're going to cry. They're going to whine. They're going to be upset. It's going to get them all in their feels. But those of us who are in the truth and led by the Spirit of truth through Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach, we're going to have an understanding of why these things are happening. We already know it's going to happen, and we understand why it's happening. And it's happening because things are out of order on this side, man. And people are out of order on this side, man. But I'm pulling up to the gig right now. I'm about to slap in the park. Oh, shoot. Phone fell off the dash. Well, damn. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and slap it in park. And got to get my grind on for the night, y'all. I've been praying recently. Over the last, over the last month or so, that Yahweh can just retire me from Babylon. I'd rather put my labors in towards the kingdom. I know I have an assignment down here, man, and I want to continue in it. But by the sweat of your brow, it's the curse on man. By the sweat of our brow, man, and the raw been sweating out here, man. I get it in. I'm a hard worker, man. I always been working, always been grinding. But Yahweh is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get to my truck and get my pre-trip and my equipment on the truck. And what is it about? It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:02 right now. I'll probably be off of work around 11 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Ride the midnight hour, get 30,000 pounds of food off this truck. But Yahweh is good. Things have stabilized. Things are beautiful. And I'm just. I'm very grateful, and I appreciate you, brethren, that reached out, and showed me love in my time of need, because it was definitely needed. I've never been the type of person to ask for anything. I've always been a hustler, always been a grinder, always grind, man, always worked, for mine. I don't want to be no YouTube celebrity. I don't want that type of fame. I don't want, I get it off the muscle. It's off the muscle over here, man. I'm just a blue-collar brother. And I've always been just a hard worker, But I appreciate the help that came my way, man. It helped me in my time of need, I remember you, brethren. I got to link up and try to find, because I got a new phone since then, and I added a new Cash App to this new phone, and it's strange, because I wanted to go to I went to my old phone and logged into my Cash App on my old phone, which is off now, and it's bringing up my current Cash App. Because I wanted to go back so I can look in the history of the people who helped me and kind of return the favor. You know what I'm saying? Try to find the people that helped me, but I'm going to keep working on that. Maybe I can, I don't know, try to find that old Cash App that's on the other phone so I can reach back. But, nonetheless, man, I just wanted to get on here and show face, let y'all know that we're all doing good, man. Everything's beautiful, everything peachy, everything creamy. And, just kind of give my testimony on how things been. And, let y'all know that I'm about to get back on this plow, and we're going to get right back at it, man. All praises to Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKadosh, man. And you brothers and sisters have a blessed night. And just thank you for all of y'all help and prayers. And, I just see y'all the next time, yo. Yahweh bless you.